You have everything you need to document your life, but these 5 tips will make a really profound difference, not only to your life, but those closest to you as well. Write it down. My interest in documenting my own life comes from my mum. Throughout her entire life, she's written hundreds and hundreds of pages worth of diary entries covering the most significant moments of her own and our family's life. This is such a goldmine of memories and information, and is one of the simplest and most significant ways to document your own life. The beauty of this is all you need is a pen. Every day, I try to write no more than a couple of sentences about the most memorable or amusing thing that's happened that day, and this takes me no more than 5 minutes. Tom, who's my 8-year-old son, received a reply from South Korea today. It was a signed letter from Hwang Dong-hyuk, the writer and director of Squid Game, confirming what I've said to him all along. He is definitely too young to be watching Squid Game. The commitment to writing this every day is minimal, but the reward is really significant. Document your family. One of the most significant things I've ever done is document the lives of my parents. And a really simple way to do this is to get a book like this, which has a series of questions and prompts and invites them to write down the story of their life. If your extended family have not written diaries, then asking them to complete a book like this is really straightforward, but can produce something that will be cherished for the rest of your life. I've always said that in the 24 years that I've been a filmmaker, the most important thing I've ever filmed has been 2 interviews. One was with my mum, and the other was with my dad. Did you have any girlfriends during your teenage years?
Yes. Do I have to discuss them with you?
What are your memories of being a teenager?
Oh, I was terribly goody-goody, but I was quite happy.
I learned so many things about my parents by doing this, about how they felt about becoming a grandparent. I learned more things I didn't know about their childhood, about their beliefs, and I also now have a recording of their stories for posterity, and these can be passed down to the next generation. If your parents are still around, then ask to interview them. The simplest way to do this is to use the voice memo app on your phone. Place this close to them, hit record, and then ask them questions. A better way to do this obviously is to film them. If you don't have the skills to do this, find a local filmmaker or videographer and pay them to do it for you. I promise you, it's an investment you will never regret. 1 second of video per day. In 2011, this guy in America called Caesar Kuriyama set about documenting his life by recording just 1 second of video every day. He started doing this because he was frustrated that he couldn't remember his life from day to day.
Basically, I'm recording 1 second of every day of my life for the rest of my life. Chronologically compiling these 1 second tiny slices of my life into one single continuous video.
The guy who came up with this concept went on to launch the 1 second everyday video diary app, which you can download and use free of charge. And this helps you edit 1 second videos and stitch them together. I love the simplicity of this idea, and it's something that we can all do with our phones. Every day, try and film a 1 second video that helps you remember the key event or something memorable that happened that day. This is footage of mine from June this year, and I've compiled this using the app. 1 month of your life is condensed into just 30 seconds, and if you do this every day for a year, your video is only going to be just over 6 minutes in duration. Print photos. For the last 4 years at Christmas time, I've rounded up my wife's family into a specific location. I've allocated everyone their own position. We have then recreated the same photo every year. It's a really simple way to document and chart the passage of time with your loved ones. For maximum effect, use the same location, the same framing as much as possible, and keep everyone in the same position. For many years, I was guilty of storing thousands of photos on my phone. To really appreciate the memories that you capture on your phone, you need to print your photos. It's a painstaking process, but photo albums stand the test of time. We have also turned our house into a collage of photos, and it's amazing how much time we spend looking at the photos that we placed on the wall. Document, don't create. When it comes to documenting your own life, the one thing I would stress is that you are looking to document rather than create. Don't feel under any pressure to create beautiful images or video clips. It doesn't matter how rough around the edges your photos and videos are, this just creates more authenticity. The whole point is that you are producing them to remember your life. Whenever I look back at footage of me as a child, it doesn't matter what I was doing, I always wish the footage was longer. Filming or photographing really mundane things becomes interesting with the passage of time. So film and photograph the boring, everyday things you do, they are a moment in time. And if you want to document your life in an even more meaningful way, you can combine a lot of the ideas I've talked about in this video. Every month or so, you could write a paragraph or two about how you feel about the world. Record this as voiceover, and then over the top of this, edit the footage and photographs you've taken on your phone. And you have a deeply personal video documenting a stage in your life. You could then, of course, upload it to YouTube should you wish. And actually, one of the key reasons why I personally make YouTube videos is that it's the most effective way for me to document my own life. Old videos become times in my life that I look back on fondly, others admittedly that I cringe at massively, but I've never regretted documenting my life in this way. If you'd like to see how I've been documenting my life in a more visual manner, using just this one page to document a month of my life and how it's helped me develop positive habits, then watch this video here. Thank you for watching.